when he was up there. When you look out through the window and see the Earth in that manner, it changes your perspective, of course, about the planet, about the people, and how we should all live together. It also makes you wonder, like, wow, this is an amazing place.
When you went up in space, and there was so much, like I said, there was so much conversation, so much chatter. There were havans being performed in India that Sunita needs to come back home safely, astrological calculations, and this is the day, this is not the day when she should come back. You also took a bit of India with you up in space. You took samosas, and you took a little idol of Lord Ganesha, and I know you've answered this before, and you took the Bhagavad Gita. I want to ask you a larger question on this, because your colleague, Butch Wilmore as well, constantly said that he used to attend church from space every Sunday. And when you talk about scientists and astronauts, it's difficult to believe that somebody with a scientific temperament could also be religious. Are you religious, Sunita?
I don't know if I would say religious. I think my father would suggest it also spiritual is a little bit more appropriate. It was really awesome for me and my brother and sister to grow up in a family that was diverse in that regard. My father was Hindu, my mother is Catholic, and we grew up going to church and also learning about Hindu stories when we were young, in particular, like in the comic form when we were younger, but then having really nice spiritual discussions with my father and going to a satsang with him and things like that. So I wouldn't necessarily say one religion is the way I go. I think spirituality and thinking about a little bit of an existential person and where your place is in the universe gets, I think, even a little more emphasized when you're in space. And Butch said it really eloquently when he was up there. When you look out through the window and see the Earth in that manner, it changes your perspective, of course, about the planet, about the people, and how we should all live together. It also makes you wonder, like, wow, this is an amazing place. People talk about aliens, and you talk about the billions of stars that are out there and the combination of the chemistry that allows us to live on this planet. It's pretty much of a miracle. I mean, and we don't think of it that way, but it is. And every one of us on this planet is a miracle.